What's going on, everybody? Rob here. I'm going to be reviewing the Zebco Dock Demon. You know what? This was on sale at Wally World for 10 bucks. This sells for 10 bucks. It got a 6-pound line in it, and it's a Zebco. You know, I love my Zebcos, and I love my Berkley. Alright? So, I always use my Berkley power baits right here, and I use my jig heads. Now these are 1/16 ounce jig heads. I thought I used the other ones, but apparently it's the 1/16 I used. The other ones were a lot smaller. But these are how I set up my jigs to use them. This right here, if you can see the Berkley minnow jig, the eyeball did come out of that minnow jig already, but they swim really good. And this one still has the eyeball in it right here. See, that got the small jig head on. I'll show you the difference in the jig head, but it still got the eyeball, and these things are amazing. So I'm gonna set these up. It's a 6-pound test line on this. Normally I fish with my Zebco with a 10-pound test line, but see the difference in the jig head? This one actually casts further than this one right here. So I prefer these jig heads, but what I do like is I like the small hooks. I prefer the smaller hooks because some people, you know, the bigger hook you got, the bigger fish that you're going to be going for. But I just fish these little lakes where at least I'm catching a fish. I catch, you know, medium-sized bass on it. I catch perch on it. I catch, you know, bigger bluegills on it actually with these little jigs right here. I do got some bigger crankbaits, so I will put a bigger crankbait on this also. But I'm going to go ahead and hook these up right here on the line, and let's do hopefully I catch something with this so you can see it. Bye. Alright, today is August 29th. It's 4:12. I just got out of work. Me and my son here. We actually brought the 25 horsepower out because last time it died out when I was in the middle of the lake. I was kind of idling pretty good and it just shut off on me. I changed the gear because I thought I had a lower unit leak. And what I'm finding out right now is it's running fine as long as I got the choke halfway out. With the choke halfway out, it's running fine. So let's see what fishing we could do, and then we'll go from there. Okay, and also meanwhile, I am gonna do a review on this shorty Zebco that I bought for 10 bucks. I got a minnow jig on it. Guess I'm gonna have to get used to casting it. It didn't cast too far. Alright, we casted it with this little one. I released it like when it was kind of really high. This only has a 6-pound line on it. Cast towards this way, pa? Towards the shore. Or you can cast any way you want. I'm not going to tell you to cast any way you want. Okay, well, I said I was going to review that minnow jig, the Zebco 33, but I didn't catch anything that day, so I don't know how it is going to be to retrieve it. What I can tell you is this: I bought that little shorty because I like just jumping out of my car and going fishing, and it's so convenient to have a 3-foot rod to jump out of your vehicle and just go fish. My other rod that I normally do that with is a 5.5 one. I still love my 5-inch one better than the 3-foot one, because on that one, when you cast, you actually have to cast with your whole arm. Your whole arm. Like normally with the other one, I just kind of just go like this to cast, just go like this to cast. Well, with the little shorty, if you just go like this, it's really not going to get the same distance as if you just throw. I normally just throw it with one arm like overhead, like you're going to throw a basketball. And it does get a very good cast on that 6-pound line. I do like the rod. The way it's set up is very convenient. I am going to try to get you a video on catching something with it, but till, you know, the last couple times I went out, like last 2 times, I didn't catch anything at all with the short rod. So stay posted. As soon as I catch something with it, I will let you know. Either way, I do like the rod, the sturdiness, the gears. I thought, you know, it was different with the littler reel though. Reeling it in, trying to jig with a little reel, when you're used to jigging with the bigger reel. So after I get used to it and everything and get my jigs looking like really live fish swimming, I should be able to do good. So stay posted for that one, alright? Thanks for watching and subscribing and sharing. I love you all.